Hey kids, this is FNGR, and welcome to my new gaming channel. I just got a brand new Hoppa Pidge HD PVR2 Gaming Edition up and running after 2 days, cause the drivers and the software that come on the CD for the product don't work. But the gaming company's support fucking page actually does. The website is hoppapage.com, and they have some of the least patient motherfuckers I've ever talked to over the phone, where I hung up on them and decided to figure out the goddamn thing for myself. My anti-spyware program kept warning me when I tried using the program CD that it came with. The asshole support guy basically said, "Oh my god, you didn't use our CD, did you?" Like I was a giant fucking moron. I guess it really is a drink coaster. Today we're covering Warriors Orachi 3, a 2013 release from Techno Games, with the original Warriors Orachi being released all the way back in 2008. Now, some things you'll notice in this game is it has a shit ton of characters to choose from, it's easy to learn, and I haven't played in a while, so I had to spend well over 5 minutes editing out just trying to figure out what stage I wanted to show you. So stage and character-wise, there's a lot of variety. You can use any unlock or DLC music to replace any of the stage's score, which is a nice touch. The downside of the game, subtitles. I mean, it's original voices from Japan, but there's no dub, which any Dynasty Warrior fan will tell you is a love-hate relationship we all have with the franchise. So bad, it's good. If you see me get lost from time to time, it's cause I'm trying to record, play the game, and fight, and keep my eye on the objectives. The game is on hard and goes up to very hard. I've done some serious grinding and I love the game, but at this point I can barely stand to look at it, because I've played it into the ground. It has local and online co-op, but if one player dies, the game is over for both. Getting on and off the horse is slightly tricky. Actually, getting back on or off is easy, but it's not that hard. Fighting from the horse isn't that great for killing mooks. That burst you see is called a muso, and that leaves you temporarily invincible when you're knee-deep in jagoffs and it's downright necessary. The series Warriors Orachi is called Dynasty Warriors, which in turn is based off of an ancient Chinese epic called Romance of the Three Kingdoms, which is loosely based off of events from the later Han, I believe roughly 200 AD. Dynasty Warriors 2 was the first game to have a lawnmower mechanic, as the first Dynasty Warriors was kind of a poor man's Soul Blade. Still fun at times, and it dates all the way back to the early PS2. The other half of the game is called Samurai Warriors, which follows events in Japan that I'm less familiar with, but both games are the same fight engine. If you know how to use a character, you're sure to know how to use everyone. That's not exactly true. There are some distances and variations and nuances to each character. You'll learn maybe a dozen or so characters are less rewarding to use and some just straight up suck. But if you like a game for stress relief, this game is the mother of all lawnmower games where your enemy eventually does just become grass. And yes, it is cathartic. If you're tired of the Dynasty Warrior series, this franchise has a couple of new things. You're able to cycle between 3 characters on any given stage. The characters are consisted of from the Dynasty Warrior series, as well as Samurai Warriors, and there's a few others borrowed from some other KOEI titles, including, I think it's Legends of Troy. We ended up getting Achilles, but sadly no Hector. Some of the longer stages are fun, but you might find yourself pausing to check the map, which the game thankfully pauses for you to do. This isn't Demon's Souls where pause literally just means that you get impaled. Warriors Orachi for me is the best KOEI hack and slash title on the market. It's both for PS3 as well as the Xbox 360. Unfortunately, the game is only DLC for the PS3. I believe you can get the Xbox version in stores. Oh, one more final thought. For those of you familiar with the Journey East or DBZ, Monkey King is in the game and the character that inspired Koku, and he literally floats around on a cloud carrying a staff, sporting a monkey tail. You don't need to know all this complicated shit about the game to play it, but it's just something that's funny to know. If you're tired of useless games that waste your time with cover-based bullcrap, or needing to learn or master game control for hours on end, this shouldn't be a problem here. It's a neat gift for yourself or a friend. So till next time, this is FNGR saying don't ask why a field burns or a plague spreads for no good reason.